As you walk into Devan National School premises, you're able to view the main gate. The transformer is visible to the right side of the gate. As you walk along, the boundary wall is clearly visible. The mesh grill acts as a boundary between the school premises and the building adjacent to it. A stage is visible as an annual day event was taking place on the day of recording. The mesh boundary wall is covered with green roller to clearly differentiate the boundary. The boundary wall is explicitly visible as it differentiates the adjacent plot with that of the school premises, with the mesh boundary given extending right up to behind the stage. Behind the stage, also the boundary wall, which is painted in white, is clearly visible. The tinted roof shed is the school watchman's house. As you walk along, you can again see that the boundary wall is visible towards the basement of the school. The recording is done in such a way as the boundary wall is visible, differentiating another building from that of the school. To give you a clear picture, the boundary wall is being recorded or is shot looking towards the basement of the school. The left side of the school has a boundary wall which leads to the swimming pool area. Here also, the boundary wall clearly marks the separation. The boundary wall is painted white in color, and as you walk along towards the swimming pool area, it's distinctively visible to differentiate it from the buildings adjacent to the school. In the swimming pool area, the boundary walls are painted in blue. This is to make it evident as you walk along the swimming pool area. You are able to get a clear picture of the boundary wall. Extending from the boundary wall is the mesh area. The shower area of the swimming pool also shows the boundary wall. It is heightened with meshed grills to ensure the safety of the students and also from prosecuting trespassers. The school wall is painted in blue and has a logo of the school Devan National in the center. Moving along, you will be able to witness that the mesh hoarding is given as an extension in the swimming pool area. As we move along towards the children's area, the children's play area, the boundary wall is in white color, a clear separation from the building adjacent to the school. You will be able to see the boundary wall is extended till the end of the colorful fences. As we move towards the reception area, one is able to see the placards which clearly distinguishes between the restroom for gents and ladies, the washroom for men have two kinds of urinals. There is also a separate washroom for children with special need. The washrooms are maintained cleanly and is regularly washed. Now you are able to view the restroom for ladies. The washrooms here also have a clear segregation for children with special need. And are also fitted with wash basins. These are the washrooms present in the ground floor of the building. Restroom for ladies and restroom for gents are available in the ground floor of the building right next to the reception. Separate washrooms are maintained for kindergarten children. Children with special need toilet is marked, and the toilets are to the level of the tiny tots. Doors are not fitted to ensure their safety. An opening to the washroom is also available from the Medi Bay for children to access in case of emergency. Clearly distincts the Medi Bay. Moving on to the first floor, there are designated washrooms for boys and girls in the first floor. Clear demarcation of the girls' toilet in the first floor is done. Wash basins and toilets are cleanly maintained. A separate toilet for children with special need is also available in the first floor girls' washroom. Cleanly maintained washrooms are there in the first floor for both girls and boys. The girls' toilet and boys' toilet are at the opposite ends, making it convenient and to avoid overcrowding of children at both ends. The boys' toilet also have a toilet separately for children with special needs. Both kind of urinals are available in the boys' toilet. Each toilet of the school is cleanly and neatly maintained. These are the toilets of the first floor in the premises. As we move on to the second floor from the first floor, we are able to view the boys' toilet just above the first floor boys' toilet, a replica of the boys' toilet in the first floor with two different kinds of urinals. And wash basins, a designated toilet for CSWN, is also maintained in the second floor. A long walk across the corridor of the second floor leads you to the toilet for girls. An exact replica of the toilet in the first floor is maintained and available in the second floor as well. A separate washroom is maintained and mentioned for children with special needs. Washroom for staffs are also designated. The girls' toilet in the second floor. As we move on to the third floor, here also one can find separate toilets for girls and boys. The girls' toilet on the third floor has two wash basins and toilets available to answer nature's call. CSWN toilet is clearly marked to make it easy for children who have special needs. The washrooms are cleanly maintained and serves the purpose as we move towards the boys' washroom. A long walk to the boys' washroom. At the opposite ends are the boys' washroom and the girls' washroom. The restroom of the boys have dustbins, wash basins, a clear urinals, windows for ventilation, to ensure that children have neat toilets to access. As we move on to the fourth floor from the third floor, we are able to see immediately after the staircase or landing on the fourth floor, one is able to see the gents' toilet, otherwise the toilet used by secondary students. 3 wash basins two different kinds of urinals, well maintained, cleaned thrice a day with sufficient ventilation, is visible in this recording. Again, a separate toilet for CSWN and staff is visible in this video. Moving on from the gents' restroom or toilet in the 4th floor, we walk across the corridor of the 4th floor to reach the toilet for girls. A replica of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor girls' washroom is visible in this video, along with a sanitary napkin disposer and a set of rules and regulations put in for girls to follow. Dustbins visible. A separate washroom for CSWN children and also for staff is visible in this video.